So, this is where I'm supposed to do an intro type thing and maybe talk about why I love rock music and stuff. But I don't know about you guys, but I kind of just want to get on with this list. So, here we go. Yes, yes, all of the yes. Starting off this list right is one of the best bands of the late 2000s and one of the best pop punk bands ever. Paramore are so freaking good, especially with their albums Riot and Brand New Eyes. Hayley Williams, man, that girl can sing. And the rest of the band does a great job supporting her too. So many great songs from this band. Misery Business, Crush Crush Crush, Ignorance, Decode, even their more recent work like After Laughter also kicks a ton of ass. Seriously, check this one out if you haven't already. In a wave of watered-down pop-punk, Paramore proved this genre could still thrive, and their legacy is still seen to this day. As I mentioned in the last video, post-grunge, to put it bluntly, kinda shat all over Kurt Cobain's legacy. I mean, when the poster boy of your genre is burr, 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 it's easy to see why rock was dying during this time. Does that mean all post-grunge bands were bad? No. In fact, one post-grunge band proved that hard rock could still survive. This band deserves more attention. No pun intended. Sound of Madness is essential listening for any hard rock fan, and they've even had continued success in the 2010s. Yeah, I know a hard rock band in the 2010s, I can't believe it either. Brent Smith's voice alone makes it worth checking out this band, so if you're sick of thunder, thunder, then cut the cord and pay attention to them. Coincidentally, the number 8 band on this list also has an album called 8. I mean, it sucks, but hey, this is a list about the 2000s. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Who says a band with a DJ always sucks? Not these guys. These guys knew how to blend modern musical techniques with a more traditional alt-rock sound. Make Yourself, Morning View are all-time classics, and you know what? I'll even stick up for Light Grenades. Yeah, I said it. That comment I made earlier may be true, seeing how this band has kind of already run their course, but their legacy and influence cannot be denied, and we'll always have the good stuff to listen to. Hell yeah. Come on, Aaron, what's with all the wussy alternative bands? I thought you were a metalhead. Where's the edge? Alright, metal fans, this one's for you. Before any of you get on me for this pick, let me tell you something. Slipknot is not the random noise, incomprehensible screaming band that you might assume. First of all, read the goddamn lyrics, please. They actually put effort into their writing, so it'd be nice if you actually paid attention to it. Secondly, not all of their songs are like this. Listen to Vermilion Part 2 and Snuff if you want to hear softer Slipknot. But that's not what most of you came here for. You came for psychosocial, spit it out and soul wave first. In a wave of shitty new metal bands, Slipknot kicked all of their asses and deserved their metal title. Step inside and see the devil in I. Or me, or whatever. Ah, that felt good. Let's tone it down a bit, shall we? Gorillaz, I can't thank you enough for being a bright spot in a shitty mid-2000s era. Here we have kind of an original idea for a band. a completely animated one. That's good because we all know cartoons are better than real people. Gorillaz had tons of great songs like Clint Eastwood and Feel Good Incorporated, and also found continued success in the 2010s with Plastic Beach and Humans. If you just want to chill out to some good music with interesting commentary, this band is your jam, man. Another band that deserves more attention. Seriously, I feel like I just need to play Knights of Sidonia to prove my point here. But if you want further proof of how amazing Muse are, your homework is to listen to Absolution, Black Holes and Revelations, and The Resistance. All of them, right now. I mean, watch the video first, that'd be nice. Granted, their more recent output has been but their 2000 stuff more than makes up for it. Hell, Knights of Sidonia alone makes up for it. It's so good! If any of y'all were emo kids, this one's for you. I'm gonna start by saying this. The Black Parade is a perfect album. If you have not listened to this album, stop the video now and listen to it. Even if you hate emo music, you must listen to this album. With that said, My Chemical Romance really knocked it out of the park with 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge and Danger Days too. I don't know where I was when I heard they broke up, but I do know that it was Halloween night when your boy Sora cried tears of joy when he heard they were reuniting. In an age of whiny, cringy, hot topic millennials, My Chemical Romance knew how to make their music mature and really tug at the heartstrings with their lyrics. Glad to have you back, boys. The plans that they have made. If you know me, then you know that I love Tool. So many great songs, so many great albums, such great vocals, great lyrics, amazing instrumentation. But unfortunately, I can't include them because they are, in fact, a 90s band. If only Maynard James Keenan did something else in the 2000s. Alright, you want to talk about one of the best supergroups to ever happen? Here you go, A Perfect Circle. Maynard's contribution here alone is worth checking out, but this band's instrumentation is also magnificent. If nothing else, please check out 13th Step. And Judith, because, well... I had a really hard time choosing between this band and my actual number 1 pick. So how about this? This is the objective best band of the 2000s. How can they not be? With such great vocals, great lyrics, great instrumentation, and amazing political commentary. They set the bar for 2000s metal and practically remained unmatched. With amazing albums like Toxicity, Hypnotize, and Mesmerize, System of a Down's legacy was certainly short, but very sweet. Out of all the bands on this list, System of a Down is the band you must check out if you haven't already. But as for my number 1, we need to get a little personal. You depend on our protection, yet you feed us lies from the tablecloth. When I started making this list, there was only one band that could have been number 1 on my list. Only one band whose legacy was so impactful, so life-changing for so many individuals, and so meaningful for my own personal life. And I know I may get a lot of flack for this, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I can't even begin to explain how much this band means to me and how thankful I am for their music. When I was a teenager, I was struggling a lot with myself. I felt the weight of my academics, my social life, and my future all at once, and I didn't know how to handle it. And then I started listening to Linkin Park, and I couldn't believe how much I related to their music and how unique it sounded to me at the time. To this day, I still love Hybrid Theory and Meteora and constantly listen to them. I found hope and ways to conquer my own demons through their music, and I am forever thankful for that. Rest in peace, Chester. You were, are, and always will be one of my biggest inspirations.